Hey Bears fans, we're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Chicago Bears. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. That way, you'll always stay up to date with breaking news and exclusive content. Chicago, get ready to celebrate because a familiar face is back in town. And not just any face, we're talking about one of the most electrifying defenders in recent Bears history. That's right, Eddie Jackson has returned to the Windy City. And let me tell you, it's not just a homecoming, it's a full-blown party. From the moment the news broke, fans erupted on social media, and Halas Hall buzzed with energy like it hadn't in years. You could feel it in the air. Something special was happening. Jackson's return isn't just symbolic, it's deeply emotional. This is a player who's not only worn the Bears jersey with pride, but carved his name into the soul of the franchise. After a brief absence, he's back to finish what he started, and Bears Nation couldn't be more hyped. Now, let's rewind a bit. When Eddie Jackson left Chicago, it felt like the end of an era. He was more than just a safety. He was a leader, a tone setter, a playmaker. Drafted in 2017, Jackson burst onto the scene with the kind of talent and swagger that instantly made him a fan favorite. His knack for turning defense into offense, picking off quarterbacks and taking it to the house, was second to none. He had that rare ability to change a game with one play, and in a city that values grit and grind, he gave fans something to cheer about. So when he departed, it stung, not just because of what he brought on the field, but because of who he was. Off it, his voice in the locker room, his passion for the game, his love for the city, it all left a void. But now, the prodigal son returns, and not quietly either. Jackson's arrival back in Chicago was marked by fanfare worthy of a superstar. There were banners at the airport, chants echoing through Soldier Field during off-season workouts, and even teammates took to social media to welcome him back with open arms. Head coach Matt Eberflus didn't hold back his excitement either, calling Jackson's return a spark the team desperately needed. And let's be real, he's right. The Bears have been building something over the last couple of years, but leadership on defense, that emotional anchor, was missing. Now, with Eddie back in the mix, things are starting to click. His return isn't just about football, it's about restoring identity. Eddie Jackson brings more than just his stats to the table. Though, don't get me wrong, those numbers are impressive. Multiple Pro Bowl selections, over a dozen career interceptions, defensive touchdowns that flipped entire games on their heads. But it's his football IQ, his awareness, his ability to read offenses like an open book that makes him invaluable. This guy doesn't just react, he anticipates, he studies, he leads by example. And let's not forget, Jackson's presence allows the young guns around him to elevate their game. The secondary becomes sharper, the front seven plays with more confidence, and suddenly the entire unit feels dangerous again. This is the Eddie effect, and it's real. And how about the fans? Bears fans have been through a lot over the years. Highs, lows, heartbreaks, false hopes, rebuilds upon rebuilds. But when Eddie Jackson returned, you could feel something shift. Jerseys were pulled out of closets. Highlight reels started trending again. Talk shows filled their airwaves with, what does this mean for Chicago? It means everything. It means continuity. It means hope. It means a team that once lost its way is finding its rhythm again. The energy is different now. And when Soldier Field fills up this fall, you better believe that roar you hear when Jackson takes the field will shake the city to its core. Of course, Eddie's not just here for a reunion tour. He's got unfinished business, a playoff run, a legacy to cement. And he's made it clear, he's not content to ride off into the sunset. He wants to win. He wants to lead. He wants that defense flying around like the monsters of the Midway again. You talk to his teammates, and they'll tell you, this guy's already taken over the locker room again. He's coaching, motivating, challenging, bringing that old school Bears intensity back to life. And in a league where veteran leadership often makes the difference between good and great, Jackson is the X factor Chicago desperately needed. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy, drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Even beyond the field, Eddie's presence matters. This is a guy who gives back, who mentors younger, players. Who connects with fans, supports charities, and shows up in the community. He understands the responsibility of wearing the Bears uniform. He doesn't just rep the logo, he embodies it. And in a time where loyalty in the NFL can feel like a relic, Jackson's return feels like a love letter to Chicago. It's rare to see a player come back not just because the team needs him, but because he needs the team too. That mutual respect, that connection, that's what legends are made of. And let's talk football strategy, because this move isn't just emotional, it's smart. Jackson adds depth, versatility, and stability to a defense that's looking to turn the corner. Pair him with the young talent developing in the secondary, and suddenly the Bears have options. Defensive coordinator Alan Williams has a chess piece again, a safety who can cover, blitz, tackle, and disrupt. Quarterbacks will have to think twice before testing the middle of the field. Opposing coordinators will have to adjust their game plans. And that ripple effect, it could be the key that unlocks Chicago's playoff potential this season. So what's next? Training camp is on the horizon, and the vibe around the team is electric. Jackson's already putting in extra reps, studying film and mentoring rookies. The team feels tighter, more focused, more together. And that's the magic of a guy like Eddie Jackson. He doesn't just play the game, he elevates it. As the Bears gear up for a critical season, all eyes will be on number 4. Because when he lines up in that secondary with that familiar fire in his eyes, fans won't just see a player. They'll see a promise that Chicago football is alive and ready to roar again. In a league where headlines change fast and loyalty fades quicker, Eddie Jackson's return stands as a reminder of what makes football great. It's not just about contracts and stats. It's about heart. It's about connection. It's about a city and a player who never really let go of each other. This reunion is bigger than football. It's a story of homecoming, redemption, and legacy. And if the first chapter is any indication, this is one story Bears fans are going to love watching unfold, all the way to the end zone. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.